Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related, and every once in a while knit, but I only do crochet. I do have the making of the video, which is 7/6/2023, close to 1100 crochet tutorials. They're all free for you to enjoy, but that is not what this video is about. This video is about a fundraiser that I've been having. It was a two-part fundraiser. I've already done the first part, and the second part is happening on July 10th. It will be an online live stream, just like my last one. And we are collecting money for a local animal rescue sanctuary type thing that is in the county next to me. And they actually, through their efforts over the years, have made their entire county a no-kill county. So my last auction, we raised a little over $10,000, but someone didn't pay, so that brought it down just a little bit. But I'm hoping that the next auction goes better, and I'm hoping, I always hoped, in the end, that I could come up with $20,000 to take a check over to them. And after this next auction, which is on the 10th, I'll put a link below to the live stream. You can go ahead and it's already set up, and you can click notify me, and hopefully it notifies you. But you know, YouTube's kind of funny. And hopefully it notifies you, and then yeah, it's just, you know, I just auction this stuff off live. 100% of the proceeds go to the animal shelter, and I will do a video of me taking the money to them. Last time I was able, before COVID, I was able to raise $4,000 for that particular charity, and I did make the old man who started to cry, so I'm hoping to make him very happy again if he is still there, because it was several years ago. Anyways, so this video is to show you the things I'm going to be auctioning off, but you must remember, I did get a lot of emails last time that a lot of people were kind of upset that some things went for a lot of money. Now you must understand that this is an auction, not a regular auction of me just auctioning stuff off. This is a charity auction. In charity auctions, things go for higher amounts because it goes to a charity, not to an individual. So when you're fundraising for a charity, things tend to get quite high. There's nothing I can do about that. I like the fact that they go high because that's more money for the charity. But I like the fact that people that want to participate can participate. But remember, there's nothing I can do about the prices that they go for. They just go for what they go for. So let's begin, shall we? First, I'm going to start showing you some things. My last auction consists of all, I paid people to crochet and knit blankets for me. I did get ripped off, so I will not do that again. Next time I hold a charity event, that will not happen. I got ripped off quite a bit of money from people just not giving me. Some people I even paid first because they needed the money, and they just totally ghosted me. And some people I paid to ship bought the Afghan kit, shipped to them, and then they ghosted me. So anyways, I won't be doing it this way again, for the simple fact that I had so much money invested in it, and I trusted people too much. But I'm thankful for all those who did send their Afghans back. And next time I do a charity event, it won't be held like that. I was only trying to help people that needed help by commissioning out Afghans. And unfortunately, I got taken advantage of by a few people, but that's okay. That's expectable, I guess. So why don't we go ahead and begin? So I do have a lot of Afghans from Mary Maxim kits to auction off, but I also have some other things as well. Hopefully this auction will probably be a little bit longer than the last one. Hopefully I don't lose my voice like last time. If you were there, I lost my voice. Okay. So we're going to start off with some things I'm going to show you that I'm going to auction off that are not Afghans, okay? Why don't we start off with a couple things that I crocheted myself. Okay, well, this first one I'm going to show you, I do have a tutorial for this on my channel. I did not crochet this. I commissioned someone to crochet this, but I did teach the tutorial because it is made with a one weight, and I cannot crochet with a one weight, but it is beautiful. Now this was a special shout out to my friend Cheryl, who did crochet this for me. This is made out of a hobby Dolce Cashmere cake, and it's quite gorgeous. Now you will find the tutorial on my website, but I will be auctioning this off. Compliments of Cheryl making this for me for my YouTube channel. It's backwards. So just remember, this one was not crocheted by my hand because it was a one weight, and I don't do one weights, but it is a very, very beautiful shawl. And like I said, made with the Dulce Cashmere from Hobby. So that one will go. As much as I like to keep, you will see that I do collect shawls. It's always been a passion of mine, but I'm willing to part with some for the cause. Okay, next is, this is something I did crochet. Now this is, I do have a tutorial for this. This is a poncho that I crocheted. I'm going to be auctioning off. Now this is made with the Powerball from Keith from Yarn Snob Yarns. It's very pretty, and it does have it doesn't have as sharp of a point as a lot of shawls do. Now, I don't know how many, it's 100% merino. I don't know how many people's going to want this because I'm only 5'3" on a good day. So, and it was made to fit me. But anyways, that will be auctioned off. And like I said, it was made with Powerball. I can't remember if it took one or two. And it has a nice shell border on the end. It's made with his showstopper color that he has. So yes, I'm trying to get everything situated because the auction's coming, and I don't want to make this video too long, but it's going to be long. Now this one I did make myself as well. I do have to hide a tail. Don't worry, it'll be hidden before the auction, before I send it off to whoever wins. I really like this shawl. I crocheted this shawl even though the yarn was 2-weight. This is called, I do have a tutorial for this. It's called the Granny Connection shawl, and it's made with a Stinley silk in merino cake. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but then again, these are Bagoday colors. So I will be auctioning off this, which was crocheted by my hand, and it's beautiful. The reason why it's called the Granny Connection, as you can see, it has granny and post stitches, and they go opposite directions, if you can see that. And remember, I do have a tutorial for this as well. But yes, it's made with a very, very nice yarn. It's one of the nicest Stinley cakes that they make. In fact, I can rarely find it in stock. It is my favorite Stinley cake that they make. I only have had 2 of them in my life, and I made shawls out of both of them, and I just can't ever find them in stock again. Okay, now the next one is very special. This is a one-off, which means I do not have a tutorial for it. I never will have a tutorial for it, nor a written pattern. I crocheted this, and then I sent it to my friend Thriss from Thriss and Stitches, and she dyed it. So I crocheted it with plain white superwash merino wool, and then I sent it to her, and she dyed it. I left her to her own devices to dye it any color that she chose, and I just got it back, and it's gorgeous. Now remember, it is a one-off. It's one of a kind. Never will you see a tutorial nor a pattern for this, and she dyed it. So isn't that a beaut? Oh my. So yes, she did a wonderful job on the dye. There's the edging. It's got picot edging in case you can't see it, and the dye is absolutely outstanding job she did. It goes from like blues to greens down to dark colors. So remember, you will not find a tutorial for this ever. It's a one of a kind, and it's a beautiful shawl. I'd like to keep it myself, but I will not, because I'm certain. Remember, I'm 5'3", so it's past wingspan for me. So it's a nice shawl. It's a gorgeous shawl. Thriss, if you're watching, you did a wonderful job at dyeing that. Like I said, I'd love to keep it for myself, but I can't because it's for a good cause. So this is a one of a kind, never to be made again. No pattern, no written. Please don't ask, because I won't do it, okay? I wanted it to be special for the person that bid on it. Okay, it's already special because Thriss dyed it, and it was a teamwork in our effort. Okay, next up, let's see what else I got here before I show the blankets. Oh, more shawls. So, like I said, if you don't know, I'm an avid collector of many things, and one thing that I do collect is shawls. Most of my shawls that I do collect are knitted. I can't knit. I love knitted shawls. So I have quite a large collection of knitted shawls. Most of them I have commissioned people out to make them for me from all over the place. So let's see what we got to auction off here. It's for the cause. It's for the cause. It's really hard for me to part with my collections. It really is. But you know what? I do it for the cause, and I do it for the sake of the animals. And I hope that they will do well, and that you guys like them. Now, these were all made and never used. Only taken out of the package to look at, and then put right back into the box. So I never wear them. The shawls that I buy, I only collect them. So they are brand new. Okay. So I have, this was made from somebody in Florida. So these are going to be all knitted shawls that I show you, because like I said, that is my the majority of my shawls that I have people make for me are knitted. But I do have quite a few crochet from, especially from other YouTubers. I keep those. I'm definitely not going to auction those off. But it's such a hard part for me on these. So all these shawls are going to have some type of wool in them. More than likely a merino type of wool. I can tell you that now. And they're all made with a very lightweight yarn. And it does have instructions on how to wash and dry. Hand wash, of course. It's going to be hand wash. It's very delicate. This one's absolutely stunning. So this one will go out for auction. Knitted by someone in Florida who I did commission out to knit this. It's beautiful, isn't it? So let me show you how it looks on the wingspan side. Remember, I'm 5'3", so try to show you what it looks like there on me, so you can kind of get a gist of. Gosh, that's a beauty. I hate to part with things that I collect, but like I said, it's for the cause. So that one will be going. Gorgeous, gorgeous knit job there. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side, and I will put them back in the boxes with the care instructions. I do have another one from the same person that was commissioned out by me. So this was actually made in Florida as well. This one's absolutely stunning. It has beads in it. It's knitted as well. And it lightweight yarn. This is going to be a hand wash lay flat as well. It's beautiful. It is a beaut. Oh gosh. You know, I looked at these today. I had these at my other house, and I went to get them. I'm like going through all my shawls, and I'm like, couldn't hardly pick, couldn't hardly choose. I wanted to get some really good ones that might benefit the cause, you know. It's so hard to do it though. But like I said, I'll give away anything I had if it'll help benefit the cause that I'm doing. So here's this one. If you look closely, it's a peach color. And if you look closely, you can see the beads that are knitted into it. Can you see that? The beads are actually kind of peachy color as well, I guess. From my eye anyways. So they're all the way through it, those beads. When you hit them in the light just right, you can see them. And on the ends, they're more, you can see them a lot more on the edging detail there. That's a beauty. That is one gorgeous shawl the Bagoday did not want to get rid of, but I don't care. So that's this one. I hope that whoever gets it treats it with love. Where's it? I just keep them in a box. So really, they don't do anything for me except for feed my hoardiness addiction of knitted shawls. So that one as well will go into the auction. It's very beautiful, very lightweight shawl, because these were made, it looks like they're made with a 1 or 2 weight, something like that. Okay, I'll put them back in the boxes. Okay, the next one I have is from let's see where this one came from. I think this one came from another country that was commissioned out. I tell people all over the world. Let's see. This one came from Poland, okay? And it's in my favorite color, of course, and it is beaded, and it's made with mohair, as you can tell by looking at it. Very lightweight mohair. Wowzers. And it's 75% kid mohair and 25% silk. There's a little bit on the tag in case you ever need to sew anything in. Remember, these have never been used. I looked at them, put them back in the box, and set them on a shelf and never looked at them again. Because that's how Bagoday rolls when she collects things. This one's absolutely stunning. As you can see, the beadwork in that. The beads are gold. And the shawl is quite large and brown. There is no beadwork on the edging of this one. But there is the gold beads all throughout. Very, very lightweight. And again, show you the size of it. As far as wingspan, it's definitely larger than my wingspan. So, oh my, that's gorgeous shawl. Alright, my video is going to be extremely long because I still got to go through blankets. But yes, this one will be auctioned off as well. Everything is replaceable. So, okay. And then I have two more knitted shawls, which were made by the same person. That I will be auctioning off. These came from oh shoot. So I got the brown one from Poland, and these came from of course, I don't know. These came from Ukraine, actually. So I will show you these two beautiful works of art from Ukraine. So we have this beautiful white one here. No beads in that. But it's very, very beautiful and very gorgeous. Ukraine. Oh, it's a big one too. It might be the biggest. I don't know. It's probably about the same as the other one. So wingspan wise. Beautiful wedding shawl, wouldn't it be? See that? Very lightweight. It appears to be made with a mohair yarn as well. Looks like a 0 weight or something. Hand wash. You're going to want to lay that flat to dry as well. So that is going from Ukraine. And I have one more that was commissioned out from Ukraine by the same person. This one's a little bit smaller, but is it ever pretty? Look at that one. It's knitted as well. So like I said, this is a bit smaller of a shawl. You might want to use this one as a shawlette. Wingspan for me is exactly, but as you can see, that's about what it looks like. So, look pretty up here, you know. Like that. Tuck your coat under it. I'm not good with shawls, but you know, like I said, I don't really wear them. I only collect them. And what good are they sitting in a box, other than to feed a hoarding addiction that I don't need. So that is that. Girl, that's from Ukraine as well. Okay, that is all the shawls that I have. Now I have one more thing before I show you the Afghans that will be knitted, or that will be auctioned off. You remember the yarn that Yarn Snob? Maybe you didn't see the video, maybe you did. Keith from Yarn Snob Yarns, he dyed some yarn for me in likeness of my animals. I had him dye that for me, and with the intention of auctioning off on this for this auction. I thought, well, it's for animal charity, so I might as well dye my animals. Sent Keith a picture. He dyed the animals onto a Powerball, and then now I'm going to auction them off. So these are one of a kinds. They won't be made again. But I can show you what they are real quick. This is my standard poodle dog. This is a Powerball. It's 100% merino. It's dyed in his likeness. And there's almost 1,100 yards on one of these. These are all going to be 4-weight yarns because I don't do the fingering. Okay. So this one will be auctioned off. Remember, these are one of a kinds. In likeness of my pups. Oh, in likeness of my kitties too. And my bun. This is Greg. He is a Siamese sable Netherland dwarf. He's blind now and almost deaf. He's very old, but he's still kicking. So this is one of my favorites because brown is my favorite. This is dyed in his likeness, one of a kind, never to be made again. As you can see, he's got that brown and the dark up here. So this is my Bonnie Gregg. And then we got my Kitty Cat Steve Powerball form. Remember, these are all 4 weights, 1,100 yards each. Superwash merino. My Kitty Cat Steve. This is dyed in his likeness. One of a kind. Okay. Pretty. I like it. Trying to find room to set everything. So, and then I have my puppy George. He is a Morkie, half Maltese, half Yorkie. There's a picture of him. So this is dyed in his likeness, one of a kind, and never to be made again. Okay. Even if he tried, even if I asked him to, it would never be exact because it's hand dyed. So, and then we got my Kitty Robert. He's a very beautiful cat. Dyed in his likeness, one of a kind. He's got little hints of brown in him. Rob does, so you can see them throughout the yarn there. But he is mostly gray. You can see those tints of brown there. So that is Roberto, or Rob, as we just call him. And then we have, this was a favorite among the crowd. This is my kitty cat Mabel. She's the tiniest tabby I've ever seen in my life. And the meanest too. This is dyed in her likeness. One of a kind, like I said, never to be made again. I won't even ask him to make them for me again. I'm auctioning them off. I bought them for the sole purpose of auctioning them off for the animal shelter. So I like this one a lot. He really picked up the tabby look of a cat, didn't he? And then I got one more, which was another favorite of the bunch. This is my Bloodhound Clark. He is the liver color that they call it, I think, copper, with the he has the black saddle on him. So this is his Powerball. Turned out nicely, very beautiful, one of a kind. There we go. So like I said, I bought all 7 of these with the intentions of auctioning them off at this charity event, in hopes that people will, I don't know if you want to bid on ones that are my animals or not, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But those are my babes. I do, some people are probably going to ask, what about my other 2 dogs? I do have 2 sheepadoodle pups. When I asked him to make these, I didn't have them at the time. So, so I have these 7 here that will be auctioned off. So let's get, sorry this video is so long, I have a lot to do, plus I'm talking a lot. Let's get to those blankets, shall we? Alright, I had to move locations. I'm now in my basement because that's where the totes of Afghans are stored. Now I'm going to do my best to show you the Afghans, because some of them are quite heavy and I'm not very tall. But I'm going to do my best, and I hope I'm speaking loud enough to show you the Afghans. And then remember, I will show them on the day of the auction as well. One more thing I forgot to show you. I am going to be auctioning this off. It was handmade for me. I had her made this. It's from Creative Chaos Crochet, Coffee Yarn and Crochet. She makes these beautiful bags, and I will fill it full of, it's a nice bag. Now, it does have poodle on it because I do have a poodle. Anybody got any poodles? So it's brand new. I've never used it. I'm going, as you can see, it's very big. It's got lots of zippers. I had her make it to hold a 17-inch laptop. So, and it's nice and padded in it, and lots of room and stuff like that. So, not only will this bag be auctioned off, I'm going to stuff it full of yarn and probably maybe a Nelson wood hook or 2. If you guys want to keep it a mystery during the auction, you let me know when the auction time comes. If you prefer to see what's in it before you bid on it, that is fine too. I can show you what I put in it, okay? But this will be filled with yarn and probably a 1 or 2 Nelson wood hooks and whatever else I can find, I guess. All right, I forgot to show you that upstairs. Okay, now let's start with the blankets. Now, if I forget, some of these I might have If I don't mention your name, I'm sorry. Leave it in the comments. Just a minute. Let me get a drink. It's like I'm already auctioning off because the video is so long. Okay, let's look at these blankets, shall we? Okay, first one to go up was auctioned off last time, but it did not get paid for. This was donated by American Made Alpaca, the yarn company. It's a beautiful, beautiful alpaca throw. Now it is not crocheted, but it is very, very pretty. Now that is navy blue and cream, and it does have a little bit of fringe on all 4 sides. It's very soft and very nice. So thank you very much to American Made Alpaca for donating this. It says that it's their Valentina throw alpaca merino hand wash lay flat. All right. New York is where they are located. So I'll open that up and show it when the time comes. But it looks pretty much like that. Maybe if you were at my last auction, you've seen it. Okay, so that's going back in the auction. Okay, next up. Mary Maxim actually donated some Afghans that they use for picture. They have people that crochet Afghans for their kits, and then they take pictures of them. Well, they actually had 4, I think 4, that they donated that they had taken pictures of for their kits, and they donated them to me to auction off. So I don't know the kit name to these, but I will try to look it up and tell you. So remember, these were donated by Mary Maxim. Thank you very much, Mary Maxim. So we have this one. And if you look on their site, I'm sure you'll see this exact blanket in a picture over a couch or something that they used as their demo blanket. So we have that one. And that one's crocheted. This one's knitted. It's called, oh, this one's made in Canada out of 100% acrylic yarn. Because you know Mary Maxim has a US store and a Canadian store. So this is Canadian knitted one. Beautiful. I love it. If I can only find the right side of it. Isn't that pretty? I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go. If the bobbles go up and down or zigzag. But thank you, Mary Maxim. If I remember, I'll try to find out what kit that is before the auction. I need to get some people to help me because I know a couple of my moderators are not going to be available on the auction date, and that is fine. That's understandable. Okay, they donated this one as well. Okay, this is called Starlit Chunky Ripple Afghan. This is knitted as well, donated by Mary Maxim. If I can get the right side versus the wrong side, I have no idea when it comes to knit sometimes. That could be the wrong side. I don't know. But it's very pretty. I remember this was crocheted by people that work at Mary Maximum for their kits. They take pictures of it, and then they donated them to me for their for my cause. I really appreciate Mary Maxim being involved in my cause. It really means a lot to me. Okay, oh, they actually did donate 5. Okay, so we have this one right here, which is crocheted. Some of them they tagged. Some of them they didn't. Now this is a granny square one, but the colors are absolutely gorgeous. So someone made this at Mary Maxim. Let's see where if it says where it was made. This one was made in Canada as well, and by someone that works at Mary Maxim. And it is, oh, this is the right side. It's crocheted. I'm sorry if I can't hold them up well. I'm trying to show you. It's pretty much basic grannies, all different colors, very fall looking. It's made with a chunky weight yarn, so it is a bit heavy. There's that one. Okay, and we got one more donated by Mary Maxim here, and then I'll put them back in the tote. This is corner to corner, and this one is crocheted. It doesn't say whether it was crocheted in Canada or US. See if I get the right side of the work. I don't know. Corner to corner looks the same to me on both sides. I don't know about you guys. Isn't that a pretty one? That blue is absolutely gorgeous. So, that one's going in the auction as well. Remember, compliment of Mary Maxim. Thank you again very much, Mary Maxim, if you're watching, for donating these kits or donating these Afghans that you did. That one was made in Canada as well as 100% acrylic. Donating these 5 Afghans, and you actually did donate a kit as well. I appreciate you very much. You are one of my favorite yarn companies for doing that. So, all compliments and Mary Maxim. Okay, now we're going to move on to the ones that commissioned out that people sent back to me. Okay, let's start with, now remember, if I don't get your name, please leave it in the comments below in which Afghan kit it was. This one was made by Colleen. It's called the Twin Cables. It's 54 by 36, made with 100% acrylic, and it is knitted. It's very beautiful. I do have a thing for knitted cables. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I got a thing for knitted cables. I'll tell you what, there's one Afghan in here I can't let go. Oh, just like last time, it's not leaving my house. I can't let it go. I'm going to be bidding on it. So thank you, Colleen, for doing that and taking up doing that for me and helping out. Okay, next up we have, let's see, we got another knitted one. Let's see who it's by. Okay, this is by Helen. Thank you, Helen, very much. So this is knitted. And I'll try to get you the kit number before the time comes. I hope to. If not, I apologize. Isn't that a pretty one? Oh, Bagoday could keep all these Afghans. Trust me, I could. That's a gorgeous Afghan there, Helen. You did a wonderful job on that. That's strikingly beautiful. Very, very pretty. Thank you very much, Helen. Okay, next one up, still in the bag. This is coming from Alina. I hope I said that name right. Some of these I've had for a while. Since the last auction, I tried to divide them up, and then so this is from Alina. I'm not sure what kit it came from. I can probably look it up and find out for you. If not, it will be on Mary Maxim's website. So thank you very much, Alina, for taking the time to allow me to commission this out to you. That's gorgeous. I love that rusty, or that, yeah, it's like a coppery color with that cream. And that basket weave, and that's like an arrow stitch, cables that look like arrow stitch. That's beautiful, Afghan. That is mighty beautiful, Aline. Thank you so much for that one. Wonderful job on that. Okay, I got one more. Oh, up here in this tote. Oh my gosh, it came with everything. So this was made with an acrylic alpaca blend. Do I know who made it? I do. I got a card. I'm so sorry. This was from Tanya, I think. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. And this is actually, this is knit too. My gosh, is it ever pretty? Like I said, I got a thing for knit cables. Like an obsession with knit cables. Oh, Bagoday might have a bit on that one too. That is absolutely stunning. So neutral. That would go in a lot of rooms with that gray, brown, and cream. That is a very stunning work. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for participating. I know that what I paid you guys, what you did, that work, all this work here, what everybody did. You know, I said that I could pay $150 plus pay the shipping there and pay for the Afghan kit and pay for the shipping back. I know your time was worth much more than that. And I'm sorry that I couldn't pay you more. I just had so many Afghan kits out that I couldn't. But don't think that your time is not appreciated, because it is very much. Thank you. Okay, so that's one tote down. Move to the next one here. Okay, so this one came from Leanne. Now, this is actually a kit from Hirschner's, okay? I had three Hirschner's kit. I only got one back. The other two never came back to me. But Leanne did a magnificent job. Now, this is made with 100% cotton yarn. Isn't that pretty? Wait till you see. Bagoday might have to have this one too. I'm just kidding. I can't bid on all these. But look at the edging. It's got little tassels all around the edges. That is a gorgeous job, Leanne, and I appreciate you taking the time out to help the cause. Like I said, I do wish that I could have paid you all more, but don't think that your time that you spent on these was not appreciated, because I know it's worth more than I could have ever given you. It's beautiful. And the animals will all thank you all for your time. Okay. This one I got back. Hopefully I got a name on it. Dang it, I don't. Okay. If you... Oh, I do. I don't. Dang it, I don't have a name on this one. Okay, if you made this one, I'm sorry, I got so many back at once. Well, I got so many back in like a certain amount of time frame, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So I was trying to lay them all out and take pictures, and it wasn't working. But anyways, if you made this, let me know in the comments. I know who made it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it is crocheted. Please leave your name in the comments so I know to say it whenever the time comes. So this one's crocheted. Remember, this is a Mary Maxim kit. The only Hirschner's one I had was the one I just showed you from Leanne, and the other two was never sent back to me. Beautiful. Very pretty. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. You guys are probably like, end it. I'll end it soon, I promise. I'll end it soon. Okay, see what we got here. This is from Roseanne, and the kit is called Ribbed Leaves Throw. Ooh, very neutral. It's knitted. I got a lot of knitted afghans up in this one. I only had 2 last time in the last one, but this one has a lot more knitted ones. So, this is very beautiful. Very neutral grays. Very pretty. Grays and blacks and creams, I guess. And again, I apologize, my video is so long. I just have a lot to show here. This might be the wrong side of the work. It is. Of course, I always show the wrong side, because I don't know, when it comes to knitting, sometimes I can't tell the wrong side from the right side. All right. Thank you very much, Roseanne. That will go into... Okay, that kit was never done. Okay, I got another one here. Let's see who this one's from. This is from Mary. Now, if I don't say your name during the auction again, no, I don't mean anything by it. It's just I have so many, and sometimes the names get lost, so that's why I'm trying to say them now. Ooh, another knitted one. I got such a weakness for knit. It's because I can't do it, and I love it so much. Look at that one. Oh, that is very, very pretty, isn't it? Oh, this looks like an old pattern. It looks like a phantom feather pattern, kind of. I have an old Afghan that I bought at a resale shop that's similar to this, although it's all cream. This is mighty pretty. Thank you very much. You did a wonderful job, Mary. Thank you. Okay, let me see what else is in this box here. Okay, I got one more in this tote. And then the other totes I don't think are quite as full, because they got some big, thick mosaic afghans in them. This one is from Crystal. This is crochet. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. So that's made with the Mary Maxim, you guys know what yarn that is. I can't even, prism yarn. That is beautiful, beautiful. There's the edging on that. So you can see it's not straight across there. It's got that beautiful edging. Great job, Crystal. That's beautiful Afghan. Remember, you guys can look up these kits on Mary Maxim and see the names of them. I love that one. The blues are gorgeous on that. Did a wonderful job. Very pretty. I bet that was pretty time consuming, getting all of them sewn together. You know, out of everything that has to do with crochet, sewing together squares or hexagons or whatever those are. That's one of my least favorite things to do. I don't know why. Okay, let me move on here. We got a lot of knit. Okay, now this is from Edna. Very beautiful Afghan. Might be one I have to bid on because it's crochet cables and it's cream. And they always look good on the back of my chair. I like to swap them out from time to time again. But anyways, maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. There's a lot of them I like. I can't bid on them all. So this is from Edna. It's kind of got some basic knitted cables there. Very pretty. All cream. You know, that's going to match anything. Thank you, Edna. You did a wonderful job on that. Very, very pretty. Oh, look at the balls on the end of the border. Gorgeous. I don't think I noticed that before. I thought it had fringe. I like the balls better. Beautiful. Thank you, Edna. You always do such a wonderful job. Edna actually made 2 Afghans for me. Excellent, excellent knitter. Okay, what do we got here? This is from, I want to make sure I get everybody's, excuse me, names down. Right. Debbie! So this is another knitted one. Is it ever pretty? Is it ever pretty? Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful Afghan. Look at that pretty. Look at that's knitted. And look at the design work in that. Like I said, the time that you guys spent on these, I can never pay you. Oh, this is a Hirschner's kit too. Okay, so I had 4 Hirschner's kits. And I didn't get 2 of them back. So this was another one that I got. Because I know I didn't get 2 of my Hirschner's kits back. So it looks like this all the way through. And there is the beautiful, beautiful edging. Oh yeah, that's nice. Beautiful job. Thank you so much. This was made with Lion Brand wool ease. Like the, I think it's a 4-way. They're 4-way wool ease. So, beautiful. Thank you, Debbie. And make sure I got all your provenance in there so I don't lose it there, or all your names and everything, and everything that has to do with it. Okay, this one is very beautiful. This is from Jerry. It's from Mary Maxim's Open V Afghan. It is, I don't know if it's knitted or crocheted. Let me look at the pattern and I'll tell you. Sometimes I think it's knitted. Yeah, it's stitches I don't recognize. So yes, it is a knitted Afghan. Oh, was that ever pretty? Yes, it's cables again. Knitted cables. Gorgeous. Very, very pretty. I'm not showing you the whole Afghan because I don't want it to hit the floor, but it does have fringe on both sides and it is cream colored. I love the cream colored cables. Those are my favorite because they go with like anything. And I love the drape one with the back of my chair. Thank you very much. Excellent work on that. Okay. Okay, that was from Jerry. Let me put her name back in there so if I can remember to say it next time during the auction. Okay. This is the one I can't let leave my house. This one's very, very special. Now this, I don't know if you watched my last auction, there was an Afghan that I said that I got when it came in the mail that it wasn't leaving my house, and it didn't. It's on the back of my chair right now. I bid on it, and I kept getting outbid by Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. She won it at the end, you know, time was up, she won it. And she gifted it to me so kindly. So it sits on the back of my chair. Well, this is from the same man, and his name's John. Now, I did not ask him to knit this. He said he took it upon himself. He purchased the Mary Maxim kit himself. And to help with those who ghosted me out, he wouldn't accept any payment for it. He wanted to just make another one for, you know, just to help. And I thought that was so kind. And Bagoday will be bidding on this because it's going on the back of my chair. I'm going to swap it. I'll have 2 pieces of John's work. No one's going to outbid Bagoday, are you? Come on now. Don't outbid me. I have to have it. I got to have it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. If you want to bid against me. It's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with a good bidding war, is there? It's all for the animals anyways. It's where it all goes. So this has fringe on both ends as well. And this was made by the same man. He kindly donated this out of the kindness of his heart. And like I said, I won't let it leave my house, so I will bid what it takes to keep. Thank you very much again, John, for that one. Okay, now let's move on to a mosaic. Now this is from Jill. Excellent job on this, Jill. As always, Jill did a couple Afghans for me. The last one went in the last auction. It was very, very beautiful. It was mosaic as well. And this is very big, very heavy. These mosaic ones tend to get heavy, so I'm not going to do my best to hold it up without it hitting the floor. You guys are probably familiar with this, and you've probably seen it on Mary Maxim's site. This is made with the Red Heart Super Savers, the ombre. It's the Christmas tree one. I did it in this one in green because I thought maybe it'd be good for Christmas. So there's the edging on that. It's very nice. It's very heavy. It's very big. Excellent job, Jill. Thank you. You did an excellent job on your last one as well. It sold for, last one, $700, I think. So, and it was also gifted to somebody after the person won it. They so kindly gifted it to someone else. So it's amazing. The community we have here are all so nice and giving. Okay, I got one more here, I think. I think that's it. I got Afghans out the wazoo. Oh my gosh. No, I have another one. I have another one. Just a second. Okay, let me show you what I have down here first. I actually think I might have it. I might have one upstairs. Okay, anyways, let me move on here. This one came from Trisha. It's knit. I think it's knit. Yeah, it looks knitted. Find the right side of it. Okay. Beautiful knitted Afghan. It looks like it's made, if I can remember, Mary Maxim's. That looks like their prism yarn, don't it? Very pretty chevron type pattern. I love the pink in it. Very, very gorgeous on that one. Okay. So let me keep that up in there so I know who made that, so I can say it. Okay. Next is, yes, I have another tote somewhere. I'm missing it. Give me a minute. I'll find it. I'm thinking, I know I can see 2 Afghans that I know that I have. 3 Afghans that I know that I have, but they're not here. I'll find them. I'll find them. They're in my house somewhere in a tote. I keep them safe in a tote. Okay, let's hope I have a name for this one. And I apologize if I don't. Please, if you made this, I don't. Okay, if you made this, please let me know in the comments who made it so I can try to remember to say it on the, when it comes time to knit. I get them wrong every time. It's gorgeous, but I get the wrong side. Unless they're cables, then I can tell the right side. This is gorgeous. Please let me know who knitted this. Look at that Victorian rose. Ah! I have a weakness for the Victorian rose color. That is gorgeous knitted Afghan. Please let me know. It's got fringe on both sides. Oh, I can't bid on all these. It's too many. I mean, I'd love to have them all, but... Yes, let me know who made this in the comments, please, so I can correctly acknowledge you and anybody else that I missed the names. It's beautiful, knitted. And like I said, it's like a rose color. So that's gorgeous. And then I have, now these are going to be very big. These came from Kathy. She actually made 2 of the same pattern. And one she used her own yarn with. So this is called the Nativity Throw. This one, let's see, we got 2 of them. They're the exact same, except for they're different colors and they're different sizes. Okay, so the red one, it's like a filet crochet and it has a nativity scene in it. So it's like a Christmas afghan. This one's 69 by 94. So it's a very, very big afghan. I'm not going to be able to hold it up correctly to see it all because it's so big. But it is made with the sparkle yarn from Mary Maxim. Now let me just, since it's so big, let me try to get the nativity scene correctly in it so you can kind of see it. Like I said, it's filet crochet. So I don't even know if I'm showing the right side, what's going on here. It's big. That's not it. My husband held it up for me the other day so I could see it. Okay, there's some wings. It's upside down, I think. Let me get this correctly the way it's supposed to be, and then we'll be able to see. I'll tell you what, you go to Mary Maxim's site and you look up their nativity throw and you'll see what the scene that's in it. It's just very hard for me to show it. Okay, there we go. There's the star. You see that up there? I got it up right now. That's my dog. He just wants to come down here. And here's the manger of the nativity scene. I gotta step back because it's such a big blanket. There we have Joseph and Mary. And the cradle. So there we go. So we got it in this beautiful dark red with sparkle. And then she made the exact same afghan. It's the same nativity design, only it's in the blue. I'm not navy blue. That one is gorgeous. I'm not going to open it up because it's the same design. This one's 70 by 90, so it's also a very big afghan. It has the same nativity scene as the red one. Okay, now I know. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate you taking the time to make that other one. Okay, so I have one more tote of afghans. I just got to find them. All right, I'm sorry. I found them. They were upstairs in my bedroom. Okay, here's the last tote we got. Got a couple mosaics in here. Okay. Okay. Now remember, if I don't get your name, I'm sorry. Please leave it in the comments. Some of these I try to keep track, but okay. This is mosaic. I got rid of one, or I auctioned one of these off last time. This was actually made with a teal bluish green. I think it's the Berber, if that's right. Berber mosaic. So that one's going in. Beautiful. Beautiful. These mosaics are heavy. They get to be quite heavy. Okay. Up next we have, oh gosh, should I keep the names on these? Remember, if you see your afghan on here, let me know which one it was and your name if I didn't say your name in the video. I never meant to lose anybody's names, but okay, now this one is knitted. Let me get the right side out here if I can find it. It's very beautiful. And I don't have a name on this one, and I apologize, but it's a gorgeous afghan nonetheless, done in my favorite color. I just want to make sure I get everybody acknowledged who I commissioned these out to, who made them for a lot less than what they probably should have been paid. But knowing it was going for a good cause, I can appreciate the value of a handmade item. I know they're worth. And this one is absolutely stunning. This is made by Sherry, and it is part Tunisian. I think it's Tunisian, actually. Part of it, either all of it or part of it, but it's an absolutely gorgeous afghan. My daughter wants this. My oldest daughter, Olivia, wants this, but I don't know. I won't have a lot of money to bid, so, but this is beautiful. Okay, you see that houndstooth there, and the fringe on the bottom. Look at that design work in that. Isn't that gorgeous? More houndstooth. I love the houndstooth. It's blue and white, in case you can't tell, and gray. And more of that beautiful, beautiful design work in there. And then there is fringe at this bottom as well. So another stunning, gorgeous Afghan of blue, gray, and kind of a creamy white. And this is Tunisian. I think it's the only Tunisian that we have. Absolutely stunning work. I'd love to have it. What? Can't get them all. Okay. I got two more here to show you. If your Afghan wasn't shown, that means it was probably, I had a few that were damaged in transit that were squares, and they came apart during transit. So I apologize for that. I will eventually fix them, and I'll just donate them to the animal shelter so they can raffle them off. This one was made by Nancy. It's the Persian tile, and it's so pretty. It's crochet in this blue and orange. So look at that. Nicely blocked, I do believe. Very pretty. Isn't that a beauty? Love that. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous job, Nancy. Excellent work on that. And then I got one more here, which is the same as one as I already have, but it's in a different color. And of course, Evelyn wants this one, so you can imagine it's pink. This one is made by, no, that's not it. I know who this was made by. This was made by, got it here. Okay, so this is a mosaic. This is made by Amber. She has a YouTube channel called Yarny Quails to Crochet. I hope I said that right. Okay, so this is another one of the Christmas tree ones, but it's pink. It's pink and it's gorgeous. It's made with the pink ombre, Jazzy from Red Heart. Evelyn wants this one so dang bad, but like I told her, I said I can't bid on them all. Everybody's wanting one, but I definitely got to get that white one from John. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I told her I'd see how the bidding went. Gorgeous. All right, so that is all the Afghans. Now remember, if you did not see your Afghan, it was because that it was more than likely squared together and it came apart during transit. I had maybe 2 or 3 that came apart during transit. And if you didn't see your Afghan, it's other than that, it's because you didn't send it back to me. Okay, so that's it. I'm sorry it was so long, but I had a lot to show, and hopefully this auction brings in, I'm hoping that, counting the other one that I did and this one, I'm hoping to give them a check for 20 grand. I don't think that the expectations are too high, since we're almost halfway there already, and I have a lot more in this auction than I did the last one. So be prepared. It's going to be a long night. I hope that you're all there. And remember, I do not control the prices. They do get quite high because it is a charity event. It's going to help an animal rescue, a local one. And like I said, I will do a video of me taking, once everybody's paid. Some people probably won't pay. That happens. And if they don't pay, I'll just donate those those Afghans to the animal shelter as well, so they can have them, because they have raffles throughout. I knew they were having one a couple weeks ago where they raffle stuff off to try to make money. But I'm hoping to wow the pants off of them here in a few weeks when this is over with. So thank you everybody who helped. Everybody, even if you couldn't bid last time, even just watching helps, because you know, it just just watching, supporting, that's all I could ask for. So don't forget to look in the description box, the link below. It's July 10th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The auction starts. Like I said, I think a couple of my moderators are going to be gone. I'm going to have to enroll my daughter into helping me keep track. And I'm going to do a little different this time, so we can make sure everybody gets their bids in and everything, you know. So it'll all be good, all right? There won't be no guessing who got the last bid like last time. It's going to be that person got the last bid. So we got it under control this time. Everything's going to be great, wonderful, and I can't wait to see you guys then, okay? Again, I'm sorry it was so long. I know there's only so much of Bagoday you could take, and I still got another video to put on, so I hope you watch that one too. Bye, guys.